Hey, how are you doing?
Good.
Good. How's the season going so far, man?
Goodness. I mean, it's not bad. It's been going good.
I love it.
Can't complain.
Hello, Arcane Horror. Hello, self. Hey, more selves. Look. Hey, Rob, how are you? Oh, I spy a Wizzo.
Wizzo!
But can I really see you? You're imaginary.
If you think you see him, then you see him.
I was already here, fool. Okay, fool. This kind of goes along with the whoop whoop. That's the sound of the police. Who's this doofus? I don't know. I just met her today. Hey, Punky. Meanie head.
What did I do? I didn't do nothing.
Just tell him Guar sucks now and he'll stop. Dang, doing good. I thought it said dang good. I was like, yeah. So as you'll see, I cannot read tonight very well.
I don't have my glasses on, so I'm like,
I'm gonna put glowy time.
ooh.
Oh, yay. All right. You know my street name, right? Is it Meanie Gonzalez? I don't know. I don't know, man. I will not stop. Okay. All right. Sweet Pea, you're going after me. What? Rice Krispie because I snap, crackle, and pop your ass. No, and no. Hell to the no. He's a good backup singer. He's one of the OGs. He better be in the damn band. But look. Okay. Glenn Danzig. And you know what? I actually do like the Graves era, so I can't talk shit. But I've seen Jerry Only singing, and I've seen Danzig singing, and Danzig was preferable. And I deleted somebody over someone calling him dog shit that day. To be fair, they were just being an asshole. Like, there was literally no reason for it. Like, I was like, she's all, he sounds like warmed over cat shit. And I was like, dude, I was just posting videos I freaking took of me watching him singing. She's all, well, I run a Misfits group and I like Michael Graves. And I'm like, then how do you run a Misfits group, bud? So anyway, enough with that shit. Thank you, Till. I'm lead singer now.
I'd go see that band.
I would totally go see the Wizzo band.
I would.
I've seen Wizzo shows, obviously online, but like, I would 100% go see the Wizzo band. Now here's the question. Oh, there we go. Hi. Apparently, you hate Ice Nine Kills, and you're going to give him all your T-shirts.
Sorry, can't do that.
And
that's
you
like a prized collection right there.
Right. Mine's all my band tees from like every concert I've been to. That's my prize collection.
Yeah.
I cut half of them up. I mean,
that would crush my soul if I had to cut one of mine up.
To be fair, this was a 2X and I just turned it into like something tighter.
That's fair. That's fair.
Sweet Pea is my birthday twin.
We are birthday twins.
When is your guys' birthday?
October 16th.
Oh, well, it's coming up.
Yeah.
DRI is playing out here on that day.
Ooh.
But I will be talking to Renegade on that day. So I probably won't be going to see DRI. I'm not going to lie, a little sad, but
Just blame it on Renegade.
I'm not going to be like, hey, Renegade. You know what? I might. I'm not going to lie. I might be like, hey, are you available on Tuesday so that we can go see DRI on Wednesday? But no. Next Tuesday, I'm talking to Spook.
Oh.
So this is not happening. We are not going to go see DRI. God damn it.
God damn it.
My brother makes music. Is he your imaginary brother or is he your real brother?
I was thinking the same thing.
Hey, Sean, how are you? Yes. See skin from inside out goes. I need a skull now.
I don't think you are. I bought 3 Ice Nine Kill shirts when I saw him in Denver a few weeks ago.
Oh shit! So there you go.
I could not help myself because you can only get them on tour, and I was like, "Well, when am I going to see him again?"
This one is hold on. At the time, they were only going to do 2 shows, so this one was a rare one.
Oh, I like it.
So, like, yeah, at the time they were only going to do 2 shows total, ever again.
Oh,
so this is a rare one, and I totally cut it up so that I could go see them again because they played again.
See, I bought a band, like a tour tee that has all the tour dates because I always do that, and then they had Spencer dressed up as Billy Loomis from Scream, and how could I not?
Right?
I got the Friday the 13th one with Jason on it, and I got my brother the same one, so we're twins. But I was like, I would never get him again.
Wizzo for president 2024. Yeah. Punky for vice president. Okay.
Yes.
I would go see DRI over Renegade. They don't tour often now. In California they do. DRI is like always touring in California. And I don't remember if it was DRI or DI, but one of the guys from the Village People is the bassist. I'm hoping it was DRI and I remembered that properly. But like, how awesome would that be? And if I'm right, then I'm going to be out there going, YMCA. I'm probably going to get kicked out, you know. So let's see. I make all my homemade props and moving props. Yes, he does. In fact, that's something right there in that picture that he made too.
That's cool.
Ice comes to Colorado every 30 minutes. What do you mean?
Okay, just mean I'm going to be able to afford it every time. Wizzo.
Hey, Bubba. I just ordered a couple of Terrifier ink.
I have to do that still. Thank you for reminding me that.
Oh, nice. We saw the Cro-Mags actually in June. So I'm pretty, that's pretty cool. Just saying. Well, I mean, that's like fucking telling me that. Okay, like seriously, who used to tour all the time when I was younger? But like, okay, so like Narcoleptic Youth. Well, it's not like they're not every freaking weekend. True. But like, am I going to be able to go every freaking weekend to go see Narcoleptic Youth?
See, Ice Nine Kills actually comes back to Denver next summer, but they're touring with Metallica. They are opening for
$1 million tickets.
Yeah, at the Broncos Stadium. So my dad was like, "Oh, let's go see." So he's like, told me to look at tickets, and they're like, not what I'm gonna pay for.
Dude, we were planning to go see Iron Maiden because I have not seen them yet. Frank has seen Metallica already. I would like to see them, but you know, Yeah. But Frank's already, Hexus has already seen Metallica, and I wanted to go see Iron Maiden because they were doing, what was it? It was after Book of Souls. Book of Souls kind of sucked. I hate to say that about Iron Maiden because they're one of my favorite bands, but it did. But their newer stuff does sound like them again. And we were like, yeah, we're gonna get tickets. We would have paid $2,000 total to go see them, because if we were gonna do this, we were gonna try to get closer. We weren't gonna be nosebleeds.
Yeah.
And then if we're gonna be a little closer, there's usually packages that include going backstage. And so, like, of course, if we're gonna do that, we're gonna go VIP backstage. So by the time we were done looking at everything, it was like $2,000.
Oof.
And like, yeah.
Yeah, I tried. I wasn't.
The Voodoo Queen.
I wasn't even looking at like crazy close tickets but I wasn't doing nosebleeds because if you've ever been to Mile High, the nosebleeds are really like steep, and I got a few.
Yeah, I've never been, but I've seen.
That's like a no-go for me. I refuse to be in the nosebleeds at Mile High Stadium. So I was looking for like even middle, and they were still like $800, and I'm like,
Yeah, not ideal.
I'll look day of.
Right?
That's what I saw.
Korn wants 120 for shit tickets. Well, he's a shit tipper, so. By the way, they're from here. They're from literally the town I'm in.
Oh wow.
So. Seen Iron Maiden with Halford. You mean Rob Halford was singing for Maiden for once? Do you mean Judas Priest? Because I've seen Judas Priest with Halford. And I also saw his balls. And for the record, I've seen Slayer like 13 times. So like Slayer's my Metallica for you. I'm so excited the Voodoo Queen is in here. So let's get to this. Since we were talking a lot of music and didn't even know. Oh, hey. Look, we are on X as well. We have some comments here. Hey, everybody over here on X. I was completely jealous. I didn't even know Iron Maiden was still together. Hell yeah, Eddie. And yeah, I remember that. I hung out and smoked with Judah Priest from Wu-Tang. So there's these super bougie areas that I go walk dogs in because my day job is walking dogs. And I've been laughing my ass off at all of the presidents come and go, but Wu-Tang is forever signs that these bougie ass rich neighborhoods have in front of their houses now.
Oh my gosh.
It is cracking me up. And I was like, yeah, you could tell the people that are like our age range that are getting nice houses now.
Yeah.
Hey, I see Odd Mother over on PBDC. That is awesome. Okay, so let's get back to what we're supposed to be doing. I need it. How's your season been so far? I've been seeing like some pictures of some of the makeup you've been doing, and of course we're gonna get into that pretty soon too. But like seriously, how's your season going?
It's been good. Opened the last weekend of September. That weekend went really well, except we had probably one of the worst problem groups I've ever dealt with. But it wasn't horrible. They were just really obnoxious, trying to make out in every room. So it was really obnoxious.
Oh, that's always fun.
And
Always
they
fun.
weren't listening to anyone when we were trying to push them through because they were literally the last group of the night. So they just would stop in every room and make out. And it was getting really annoying. They took one step into Clowns, which is on a clown bridge, and the girl turned around to start making out with the guy, and I was like, so they so far the only group that's like made me want to pull my hair out. But other than that, it's been fun. I have I'm a runner again, so I run my clown section, and I have a few new actors. One brand new actor, haunt actor. So it's been really kind of fun to like kind of I mentor basically, because she's been asking me a lot of questions. She's like, how do I do this? And how do I do my makeup? And what should my clown name be? And I was like, well, I'm not going to name you, because last time a clown asked to be named, they named my brother Meatloaf. So I was like, you don't want to ask other clowns to name you, otherwise you will end up with a name like Meatloaf.
Yeah, that's true. But then again, like, there's also the whole aspect of like getting named by other people. Like, I don't. Maybe it's just the punk in me that like makes me want to like do the name, or like have other people do the naming too.
And I saw it both ways. I was like, I can understand why she wanted me, because I did the same thing. My first season of haunting, I was like, well, I need a name. And my now best friend Bonnie at the time was like, you gotta find it for yourself. You gotta see what kind of clown you are to match your name. And I still couldn't tell you how I came up with Sweet Pea. I don't remember. But I was like, I told her, I said, you just need to kind of feel it out. It's like, see how you like to act, see how you like your area and what comes natural to you, and then go from there. And I did. Yes, Wizzo, you have. And she came up with her own name. She named herself Glitch, which I think it's fitting for her.
I
And
like that name.
it's cute. I love it. And she's come so really far just in the last 2 weekends.
I did.
So it's been really fun to kind of like be like almost like a big sister kind of
I
thing.
love that.
Because it kind of reminds me when I first haunted, that's how I looked up to my now best friend Bonnie. I just kind of just looked up to her for everything. So it's been kind of cool to be able to give that back.
I love that because like okay, so the haunt that I work at, being a small, tiny, itty bitty home haunt thing, his kids are now going in, like some of his kids are in high school.
Oh.
So now what he started doing is recruiting their friends. I mean, the past few years, I've been there for 4 years. And the past few years, I mean, I've been watching these kids grow up. And I remember working with 8-year-olds who are now going to be 12.
Oh, wow.
You know, like, and like, I just, it was fun, like teaching them, but it's a lot more fun when people are, how do I put this where it doesn't sound insulting, because I don't mean it to be insulting. More cognizant of like everything going on. Because I mean, kids have fun and I love it. And that's what I love about kid haunters, actually, is because like no shame.
Yeah, they just do it.
Yeah, exactly. They're not shy. They're just no shame, and you kind of have to pull them back a little sometimes. But I like it when it's like people that are a little bit more mature, maybe not completely mature, especially being in high school or whatever. But then you get to talk to them, like, because they're like, I don't know what I'm doing. Hey, neither did I.
Ain't that the truth?
Bonnie is a sweetheart.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Best friend there.
Love it. Dim says, you're such an amazing haunter. I wish I lived closer so we could hang out, because I'd be missing you.
Miss you.
Apparently, Keisha's a meanie head. I'm a meanie head. Dim is mean. You're right, Till.
Dang.
Wizzo is an invisible meanie head.
Sassy tonight.
Apparently, y'all had someone pee on the outside of the wall twice.
Yeah. Oh
my God. How did that go?
So, okay, my brother also works. Imagine I'm not invisible. My brother also works at the haunted house with me. He used to act. He will not act again, and I we'll get him to act. But for now, he's in our support staff, so he stands. The way our queue line is, you buy tickets. It's in a fenced-in area, so you buy tickets on the outside of the fence, and you walk around a corner, and you walk in, and my brother's right there, and he tells you the rules, and all the fun stuff. Don't harass, all that. And he was telling me the other night. I can't remember if it had to have been this past weekend, or I can't remember what weekend it was or what day it was. But he was like, it was being a wiener. That's funny. He told me, he was like, yeah, he peed on the haunt before he went inside, and then when he came out, he did it again. And I was like,
the same guy?
Yes, it was the same person. I think, if I remember correctly, they were intoxicated, but not that. If it's the group I'm thinking of, they weren't like one of them was completely sloshed, but they weren't causing problems, and they actually made it through the haunt very respectfully. And I don't know how they were fine. We didn't have an issue with them, but like, I think it was one of them, if I remember my brother saying it correctly. But I was just like, I'm not even surprised at this point, because I'm just not surprised, because people just,
like, going back off of the fact that most of the people in my haunt are little ones, or I mean, it's basically my haunt owner's family.
Mm-hmm.
He recruits the in-laws even. It's great.
I love that.
Some of them, like, they love it, but some of them a little begrudging to be the actors. But I love it. They do it, and they enjoy the family time. It's really cool.
Oh.
But now that we're getting more high schoolers in here, like last year, someone tried to swing on me just because I was a clown. And it was my first year back as a clown in a long time.
That's not a good start.
Yeah. He got in my face, and then there's this big dude that was in a drop panel right after me. So I kept backing up and making it so he would end up with the drop panel giant clown. And right before he swung at that big guy, I put my hand in front of the fist. So like, at least it like lost momentum. And I was like, all right, bud, we're leaving. You're leaving. You're going through the haunt with me. I don't care that you're afraid of me right now. We're going. Goodbye. Like, and that's what I'm worried about this year.
Yeah. At my haunt, clowns are the very last section. And so if there's a bad group, if they manage to get to us, we kind of just have to deal with it. As long as they're not like physically hurting us or props or anything like that, we just kind of let them angrily walk through.
I wanted to deck some customers while I was in line at Hellscream.
There are some people, man. I'm like, you're gonna walk through a haunt and you're gonna be grumpy about it. You didn't have to pay for your ticket. You didn't want to sit in the car. Why ruin it for
that? What is with that? Every year.
Every year. It's
every single damn year.
I don't understand it.
Minimum like 5 dragged in boyfriends who, instead of just like going, oh fine, I'm spending time with my lady, decide to pout like a little bitch and even do the you didn't scare me or whatever, you know. You're not scary. Do you think you're scary? I'm not scary now, but when I remove your balls, you'll be scared.
That's something I will literally never understand. If you don't give in to peer pressure, wait in the car. I had this conversation with a coworker the other day. She was like, I went to a haunted house one time in Arizona, and I just waited in the car, and they still terrorized me from outside the car. So just stay in the car.
Honestly, no lie, I was so relieved I'm not acting this season.
Yeah, I don't blame you, Izzo. I don't blame you.
Hi, Caitlin Odell. I don't know why I said both names. But I.
Hello, salutations.
Greetings. Join the chaos. Speaking of, we are going to go to our first commercial. We have 2 commercials, but they're, instead of being a 3-minute commercial, we do a 1.5 minute, 2 commercials now. The question is if I could find it. All right, we will be right back.
Blazing skies, the world in flames. Nuclear fire, unforgiving claims. I survived through the dust and ash. Came back in time to give you a chance.
All right. That was a fun one. I like the eyeball. I am doing really good. How are you doing?
I'm
Eat boogers. Okay. I don't really want to, but I hate when friends get dragged to the haunt and they're dicks. Yes. Hey, David. How are you? Mets won, Knicks won, Raiders. Okay. Oh. Yay, sports. Okay. Really? New York? Really? New York? We're not doing this.
She's like,
Just not.
not now.
Oh boy. Okay. So one of the things that we definitely wanted to talk about was the fact that you got an airbrush this year.
Yes.
And I am loving all of these looks, man. Like, I have an airbrush sitting in my cart right now because of all the looks that you've been doing.
Oh.
And like we were talking earlier about, you know, the pigments and stuff like that we all use and stuff. Although I still am dying for Makeup a Murder.
It's worth it.
This was a good buy for I think it was like $12, dude.
Oh, that's good off.
And it's lasted. I mean, you can barely see who it's by.
Wow.
So it's lasting quite a while. It was a good buy, but I do know Makeup a Murder is a lot more pigmented. But
it's so pigmented.
It's so pigmented, and I want it so bad. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to star that right there at David's thing, so I'll look at it in a second. And we're going to talk about airbrushing.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. So I love that you're still getting the same look that you were doing before, but it's a little smoother. And like how are you liking it, honestly?
Well, to be honest, I've actually had my airbrush since last haunt season. I bought it like last August. But then my grandma passed away in September suddenly, and I just kind of like lost my drive to try anything new. It was very hard haunt season, so I didn't even touch it until like I want to say a few weeks ago before haunt season started. And because I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it this year. I got it, like might as well. And I looked for videos online, and there's really nothing that I could sit there and watch for longer than 2 minutes because they were all either really, really boring or just not about makeup. They were like airbrushing other things. And I was like, I need like makeup tips, but I don't want it to be boring. So I kind of just taught myself. I kind of trial and errored it. I had a white canvas that I kind of practiced using it and seeing how it felt in my hand. And the first time, obviously I posted the makeup 2 times before that, practicing with it. That was the first time I've actually ever done airbrush makeup on myself ever, were those 2 looks that I had posted before haunt season. And I was actually very proud of myself because I was like,
great.
that went better than I thought it was going to. Because I didn't know where to start, and I didn't know how to like go about it. And airbrushing is not like a standard at our haunt. It was a long time ago, but since we moved into the new building, they haven't brought it back. It's gonna happen. It just has not happened yet.
Yeah.
I think they're waiting for us more of an established makeup team, because right now the makeup team is me and one other person.
Oh, wow. So yeah, I mean, but that makes it easier if you do have the airbrush because you can go faster once you get the hang of it.
Yes. And I tested it out actually on Saturday. I was like, I'm gonna bring my airbrush to the haunt, and I only brought one color because I was just testing the waters. And so I just used the black to like do people's necks and people's arms and try to black out people who had masks. And it actually went really well once for some reason, I had no issues with it all day. I used it, I cleaned it before I left, and then I got to the haunt and it wasn't working. And I was like, okay.
That happens.
I was like, of course that would happen. But I finally figured it out, and I got going, and I actually pulled off some decently, for how quick I did, some decently good looks. And I wish I would have taken pictures. I was so excited about it. I forgot to take pictures.
Oh, I hate when that happens. Like
everyone, I was like, look what I did. I did that.
2 artists for how many actors?
So at my haunt, I think we have on the original cast list, we had like 37. We've had a few dropouts, so I want to say between 30 and 35. And everyone pretty much does their own makeup. Me and my other makeup artist, Cass, we just do the people who are just can't do makeup.
Yeah.
The people who are I just can't. I've tried, but I can't. So we're just kind of there for like the backup of the people who can't. Or like we get new actors last minute and they're like, throw this look on them, and we're like, okay. And so it's not like we're doing everyone, which is kind of nice. Airbrush would still be a lot faster, but that's not too terrible. I forgot what I was saying before that.
Sorry.
No,
I
remember. I just, in general, just the airbrush thing. I do like how my makeup lasts longer throughout the night. I don't have to worry about if I bump into a curtain, half my eyebrow coming off. I don't sweat it off anymore, which is nice. Really, really nice, because man, that building has no airflow.
Oh man.
Unless it's like cold, and that's the only time it's cool in that building, because it's just, it's hot. Like that's why if anyone noticed, I posted a picture. I put a dress on Sunday because it was so hot, and I don't wear dresses. So I literally changed my whole costume because it was so hot.
Oh gosh. Oh shit. We got Kyler Steppington back in. My stepdad Terry requires a full makeup team before making loud sex to my mom. He says it so he looks his best before he deep chugs all my BBC Baja Mountain Dew blasts. Till you called him. You called him here. I
Oh my
really now. If you guys didn't see it, you're just gonna have to go back and look. I don't even know how that happened, guys. Like,
just go with it. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Till he's here. I miss working makeup at the haunt, but honestly, this 2 past seasons have been more relaxing. I can understand that.
I will say, we haven't had to do as many people's makeup this year. We have a lot of really new people who are actually really good at doing their own makeup, and it's been really cool to see. But it's also been really nice to not have to like rush to do so many people.
True. I get that.
We just stand there. We're like, does anyone else need makeup? And they're like, no. And we're like, cool.
One of the things that I last year, I ended up bringing a bunch of my stuff because I was painting my face up ahead of time and then getting there and having to, well, we eat. We end up eating together. Like, that's what our haunt does. We eat and have dinner before we go out and do everything. That's like my favorite part of working at that haunt. And it's just like the camaraderie. Everybody, it's a family thing. So they treat everyone that's there like family.
That's really cool.
And they provide dinner and drinks throughout the night and snacks if we want it. And if we need to like walk off and just take a quick break, we can just walk off and take a quick break. It's not like we have to look at someone and be like, hey, I need you to fill this spot, because people will just do it. I can't even. My stepdad Terry only works makeup when making loud sex to my mom. We have 100+ actors to do for 15 artists. So yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. Hey, Wolfman. I've decided to bring in my makeup this year because I realized, me being allergic to latex, the owner's daughter was doing a lot of latex work on people, and it was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I'm guessing 15-year-old doing the quality of makeup that she's doing is better than half the freaking haunt actors I see. I'm not gonna lie. I'm impressed. Like, really impressed. She did the hollowed out eyes thing on somebody, and it was perfect, blended perfectly. Wow. You couldn't even see where, the latex stopped and the skin began.
That's impressive.
Yeah, I mean,
I can't even do that.
I suck at blending my own foundation, okay?
I felt that. I can't even find my right shade.
Exactly. Like, I'm
either too yellow or too light, and I'm like, can I not win?
Well, I'm at the point where I'm like, you know what? If it's a little bit lighter, screw it. I will just contour.
Exactly. I'm like, I'm already really, really pale anyways, so bring it on.
See, that's the problem. I'm not. Like, you can see, in the winter, I get pretty pale for what I am.
Fair.
But it sucks because it's like extreme 2 different colors of foundation that I own now.
Oof.
Because I have like medium honey and porcelain.
Oh gosh.
And it's like, who are you?
I used the foundation finder thing on Ulta's app one time, and it's like you're looking at other foundations and it tells you, or it asks you what shade you are and whatever brand that you wear, and then it'll tell you what shade to buying that brand. So I did that, right? And then so I go to pick up my Ulta order, and I go home and I pull out. I tried the Too Faced foundation because I was like, I heard it was good, so I wanted to try it. So I picked the shade it told me to pick based off the foundation shade I've been wearing for 2 years, and and it was like way too tan. I was like, there's no way that's the shade you told me to pick, because the shade I wear in the brand before is the second to lightest shade.
I went and picked a color during the summer before our wedding. We got married in November. And so I went, apparently there's anal sex on the back shed, by the way. Just want to let you guys know. So Kyler, if you're looking for some, yeah, my stepdad likes the camaraderie of deep chugging BBC Baja Mountain Dew Blast with his bead to the rose, yo. All right. Just remember, anal sex, back shed. So like I picked out this color and it matched me during the summer.
Yeah.
So I had to go back and go buy the same brand I wanted because it was like one of those more natural ones, and pick like 3 shades lighter.
Yeah, I don't have to buy like a summer shade because it's a shed. I just if I do get any sun, I just go from lobster to ghost. There's no like tan. I burn, I peel, and I'm white again. So I don't ever get the nice tan that my siblings get. I just got the bad gene.
So David said this Sunday at Scarowinds, we're doing kids event again. It's kind of like a Make-A-Wish thing. Oh,
That's cool.
okay.
We do the weekend before Halloween, so this year will be the 27th on a Sunday. We do a kids friendly event this year. We've got a lot of really cool vendors. So it's basically free. We only charge adults to get in, basically to cover the candy that the kids get inside the haunt. But they go trick-or-treating throughout the haunt with the lights on, friendly costumes, and then there's a bunch of vendors, food trucks.
I don't know why that made me laugh so hard. That shouldn't have made me laugh that hard. It just did. But yes, back to trick-or-treating. That's really rad, though. That is really rad because the kids get the chance to go while it's not as scary, which does kind of help them a little bit.
It does. I used to work it. I haven't since I had my son because I take my son because obviously I work Halloween. This year I will be out of state for Halloween, but I get to take him and I get to trick-or-treating with him, and he loves walking around the haunt, and nothing fazed him. He was 2 last year. Or he was a year old last year when we walked through it, and nothing fazed him. Nothing scared him. He just walked through the entire haunt like it was nothing, like it was just like a walk on a beach, and
He's all, my mom's a clown, guys.
He loves my makeup. He thinks it's so silly. He touches my face and he's like, and he pokes my nose. It's so cute.
I love it. I don't want to bring that up after we're talking about children. Hi, Prometheus. It feels so wrong. No, I really do like it's weird. I don't like trunk or treat events. I don't know why. They bother the crap out of me. But I like it when haunts do it.
I like that it's inside too. So it's not even like, regardless of weather, they don't have to worry about it. You're inside. And it's a big building. It's 2 stories. A lot of candy. It's fun.
I love it. By the way, JD says your makeup is amazing and I'm proud of you for your constant work on airbrushing.
Thanks. I get so awkward when people compliment me.
I totally get it.
I'm like,
Totally get it.
Thanks.
Feels so weird to hear you call me that when I've been out of the game for so long. Whatever, you're still Prometheus. I scared my son when he came to visit because he's never seen me as Beefcake. I still love that you have the mask on, Till, when you're Beefcake. I used to be the same with compliment. Yeah, I'm still working on it. It's something that I am actively working on.
Me too. It's hard.
Like, it's one thing when somebody says, like, on a post,
yeah,
hey, that looks so great. You could just, thank you.
Love you. Or like love the comment and say thank you. Like,
yeah, exactly. But like when it's like, it is hard. It's really difficult.
I'm just like,
okay.
kind of awkward.
We can get to it now. That reminds me of the new Baja Blast flavor Glow. Oh, okay. My stepdad Tear Dog, as he likes to be called on Wednesday night, has me a super secret snipe mic hunt to find them so he can properly make loud sex to my mom. What did you do, Till? We love Kyler, actually. Kyler makes things a lot of fun. We miss you too. I hope your kiddo's doing awesome. And I hope Amelia's doing awesome. Team Pterodactyl. I gotta send you a photo. It's really cool. I'm putting the mask on. Nice. I hate getting compliments because I don't think I'm good. I get it. I mean, I feel like one of the things that's easy, I don't know about everybody else that's a haunt actor here, but it's easier for me when I'm live, when I'm at the haunt, anything, if I'm like this, to act like a complete jackass. It's just so much easier for me to be goofy, to get into the character, to pull that out, as opposed to when I'm in normal face or no makeup and I'm just like shy or put on the spot, which is weird that I'm even shy at all because let's face it, I'm barely shy. But like in person, I'm a little shy.
I'm very, 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 very shy. Anyone can ask Quizzo. I'm very shy.
Yeah, CJ from 17th Door, when he was on, called me out for being shy, and he's one of the few people that knows me in real life. That has, like, not that I don't know you guys in real life. This is still real life. We are not in a simulation. But this is somebody that has hung out with me and called me out for being shy in real life. And I was like, you're right.
You're right, but how dare you?
How dare you be honest? Frank is stoned. Both snoozing currently while I sit here needing scotch tape to keep my eyes open. It's my baby shift currently. It's like Fire Guard, but with babies. What's up, ladies? Nadine! I'm almost home and I'm gonna have to eat dinner before I go, I just want to say this. I used to accept criticism better than I accepted compliments, but now I take the compliment for what it is. We have to remember that there are individuals that look up to us. So if somebody tells you that you inspire them, believe it, because they wouldn't tell you that if it wasn't true. I appreciate TJ so much, like on a regular basis. And it's for things like that right there. Like, seriously. I don't know how else to say it. Are you sure this isn't a simulation? I might be sleep deprived then. Prometheus! I forgot! Look! You're still here and your head is attached.
Oh!
It's the thinker. I went to paint it live and Prometheus came in at just that moment and I put the paintbrush like this and the head fell off. And then I put glue on it and I went on to painting one of my my coffins.
Yeah.
And then like he had left and he comes back as I tried again. And the head fell off again. Like,
that's hilarious.
So this is Prometheus doing the thinker, but I want to know, where's the pumpkin stem?
Oh my gosh.
It's just a question. I swear.
Fine. Everything's fine.
Ha, Scorn called me out once on a live feed for being shy once. Oh, I'm sure. Hey, Dean. I accept cash over criticism. Okay. I'm finally not decapitated anymore. I was triggered. Pumpkin stem is actually a stubby. Oh, shit. So we're going to go to the second commercial, and then we'll be back for more who knows what. We'll be right back.
This fall, prepare to enter a realm of terror.
This forest is creepy. I'm scared. Are you sure we're going the right way?
Where shadows dance and whispers haunt the night.
Come on, it's just some spooky old woods.
Did you hear about what happened to those kids last year?
Let's not talk about that. It creeps me out.
But once you enter, there's no turning back.
Yes. It's so funny. People think I'm outgoing, but I'm quite shy. I totally believe you. More Kyler! Hey! What's up, Tinkers? Oh, we should get second breakfast, just like them smelly hobbits is. It's like the middle of the night, babe. So, like, it would be second dinner. Well, thank you. We made it ourselves, and we actually make promos for people, both stagnant ads and those kinds of midway ads. We take sponsorship. We also make logos for companies. Like, doesn't have to be a PBDC thing. We do make other logos. I would show you some, but I don't have any right here, so I can't show you. But yeah. So I have to share this great quote we should all live by. I'm an early bird and I'm a night owl, so I'm wise and I have worms. I was once told by an orderly, I have the heart of a boy in a jar on my desk. Yeah. Apparently it's a Stephen King quote.
Didn't know that.
It's morning in Smelly Hobbits' land. It's morning in Stony Baloney land. We'll take care of that. We will. So do you have, I mean, it's still only like the 9th.
Yeah.
But you guys, to be fair, have been going quite a bit longer than a lot of other haunts. Filthy Hobbitses. Do you have a favorite scare this year yet?
Oh. Well, it's kind of hard. So being a runner, I kind of try not to act too terribly much because I want my actors in my section to get all the attention. I'm just kind of there when I'm needed or like between groups or as I'm walking. So I try not to like take attention away from them because they're the main attraction. I'm just there to take care of them. But I do try to scare in the rooms that are emptier or like there's like 2.5 rooms. Not 2.5. 2 half rooms. So 1 room basically that has no one. So I try to stay in there if I'm not doing anything. But I will just follow groups. I'll follow ahead of groups and just stand in the corner. And they always jump. I don't even have to say anything. And I'm like, wow, I didn't even say anything. Or they're like, did I just see you? And I'm like, what are you talking about? Just making them think they're crazy. That's kind of been my go-to lately. Or I try to kind of entertain so I can distract them from where I know my pop-out actors are. I try to entertain them and distract them. So like I like telling people they smell like noodles or they smell like and that's been a great hit. Usually the rest of the group laughs. And I had this one couple I was like, I don't know about this guy, he smells like cheese. And he goes, Cheetos? And I was like, close enough. He goes, cheese byproduct. And I was like, yes. So I like interacting with them more that way, just so like my actors get all the pop out scares that they can while I distract. Good night, goodbye. If I had to pick a favorite scare, trying to think. There's this barrel room that we have, and it's kind of like
they just room so much.
Huh?
The spinning one or just it's like a barrel?
It's just a room full of barrels. I just call it
okay.
Room. It's the only way to describe it. Wizzo actually painted that room, and it looks really freaking cool. It has a bunch of strobes going off at once. So what I do is I have my foam bat, and I'll go in there and I'll hit a barrel, and then I run out and I hide behind this curtain, and they don't ever see anyone coming out of it because they're not looking that way. They're looking the other way because that's the way the path is going. And that's probably my favorite scare. But I like more entertaining so my actors can get the pop-out scares.
I like that. I definitely get that because, again, we're here to do that. We're here to entertain. So if you don't get a scare, make them laugh. If you don't get just entertain people.
Although this one girl, Saturday night, I was doing I follow in front of the group, and I just picked a random group. I don't do it on purpose. I'm just like, I'm going to follow them. I popped out in the second room, and she's like hugging him from behind, and she goes, he's married. And I was like, I didn't ask. I don't know what it is with girls thinking that other clowns or other girls in the haunt want their boyfriend or their husbands, but
I don't understand jealousy. It's just something beyond my comprehension.
I wasn't even, when I was talking to that group, I wasn't even talking to him. I was talking to the man in the middle of their group. So I don't even know where it came from. So I was like, "Gay."
Frank says, "I see," said the blind man, pissing into the wind. It's all coming back to me now. Yes. Are you at Fear Complex or Hellscream?
I am at Fear Complex. I have been at Fear Complex since I started. It used to be Haunted Minds, and then when we moved buildings, we changed names. But I've been with the same haunt since I have started. We're
Nice.
the same company as Hellscream, just their sister haunt.
Yeah. He also says, "I want to work at Hellscream because Horde. For the Horde!"
Hellscream's a good haunt too. I love Hellscream. I love my sister haunts. I love seeing Mama T over at Hellscream. She's my favorite.
Yes. Haunting the memories. Dude, it was like last year. Knock it off. If I had to do it right now, I might become a prop myself, though. So y'all can just leave me there.
We joke about that all the time. I'm like, okay, I'm done. Just kill me now.
Just let me hide in a corner for a while.
I was like, if I die, just make me a prop.
Right? When we do dress rehearsal, I watch people. I walk with jump like Chelsea. So she gets them. Hello, Chris. I fired many a couples. 2 years? 2 years? Whatever, 2 years. So you're haunting the haunt. Yes, we would haunt the haunt.
Exactly. That's the... Keep it spooky.
Keep it extra spooky.
Make it authentic.
So, okay, I've said this before on my show, and I will always say it because I think it's the funniest thing in the world. Odd Mother, if you are still in here, I'm here all night. Tip your waitress. Odd Mother, if you're still in there, she has a distant relative that somehow ended up as a prop in a haunted house. He apparently somehow ended up here in like Long Beach, I think.
Oh.
I initially thought it was like Long Island or Coney Island, but no, apparently it was here in California.
Oh, wow.
He was one of the mummies hanging, and they thought that he was a prop. Like, mind you, at that point, he had been dead for a very long time, okay? His body had apparently bounced around from place to place as a prop for some time.
So did he become a prop on accident?
Yes. There's an entire episode on him being stupid that we have out. Odd Mother did it because we were giggling that we discovered that she had this relative in general. This sounds like more like one of my relatives, actually. So, like, you know.
Not like any of mine. I'm the weird relative.
Having all these pages connected to one live is so confusing. Yeah, we have 8 running, by the way. There's 8 running. And right now we have a lot of people over on X.
Wow.
So that's why we do it. Because it gives everybody that has different platforms that they like or prefer, you know. Promethazine, come join the cool kids. Yeah, well, that's creepy. Can you imagine discovering that it was actually a human?
I don't think I'd ever sleep again.
I would probably laugh, to be honest with you. I'm so messed up.
I'd be so creeped out after that. Like, how many people have touched that? And that just...
Curious / serious question for anyone who haunts. Do all haunts have drama between actors, or is it just certain ones that have issues? If so, what are your ways to correct the issue? Do you want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
Go first.
My current haunt does not have any drama that I know of, but to be fair, like I said, it's a very small like family thing, and so there's not drama, but I'm gonna say yes, like every damn haunt that is like a paid for haunt, even most home haunts, I'm gonna say, have drama. I'm sure there's drama at my haunt that I just don't know about. But it really does need to be something that people just start being adults about. Just because you don't like somebody doesn't mean you can't just deal with them being there. And as for what are ways to correct the issue, I don't know if I could correct the issue other than like walking away. Because, I mean, I will get mouthy sometimes if people push me to it. Shocker. But like, I don't know about how to correct the issue. I just know to walk the hell away. And if they keep coming after me, then I'm probably being fired. Because I'm going to punch them. So, I'm not the best person to answer that question.
Oh.
We need to make a haunt prop company that uses the remains of haunters. I'm down. People sign up for it, you know, kind of like
Donating your body to science.
Yeah, exactly.
Haunts.
Did he get propped up? Get here all night. I don't know which one of these does that. I'll find it eventually. Found it! Why are the crickets still going though?
Oh, that's funny.
Sweep the leg. There's no mercy in this haunt. Okay, at my haunt, I would never. I've never had an altercation with my current haunt. The old ones that I've worked at, I mean, people get egos. Everything gets to their head, even though, guys, we're all in the same world. Okay, we're all doing this to have fun. Just have fun and stop letting your egos get.
It's one thing you all have in common. You should be using that to unite, not.
Exactly. I mean, the whole thing is we're all the weirdos.
Look, my friend and I talk about it all the time. You have to be some sort of type of weird to work at a haunted house.
Exactly. I mean, you tell people, "Oh, I'm a scare actor," and they're like, "A what?"
Like, huh?
You know, like when you walk through those haunted houses around Halloween, the people that jump out and go boo. Oh, that you do that? Really? Why do I look like I don't?
I work retail, like a very normal. Like I work at Maurice's. It's a very popular store.
Yeah.
Oh, and whenever people ask like what I do for like my second job, because I'm like, oh, I have my other job this weekend. And they're like, oh, what's your second job? And I'm like, it's always the little old ladies that ask me this. I'm like, oh yeah, I work at a haunted house, and they're like,
oh.
She's like, they're like, what do you do there? And I was like, oh, I do makeup and I act. Like, they're like,
You
well,
like scare people.
I'm like, well, usually clown, but I have some other characters, and they're just like, they either really love it or they give me the strangest of looks, and they're like I just killed their cat or something, and I'm like, I promise, it's just because I like Halloween. It's nothing. So
wait, hold on. Every haunt has some sort of drama, whether it's small or big. Yeah. I saw it quite a bit in my career, and the best way I could handle it from a management perspective was to explain that it needs to be treated like an actual workplace. You can have your issues, but not here. As long as you act professional and it stays away from insert address here, then it's your problem. Yeah, exactly. I mean, literally just, if you got an issue with somebody, stay clear of them. If somehow you are assigned to like the same room,
Ugh.
maybe discuss it with management somehow and just be like, hey, you know what? I don't think this is a good pairing or such and such issue because blah, blah, blah. But like, I don't need this to be an issue. I just would like to change rooms or whatever, you know, like be professional. Don't be a kid about it.
Yeah, we have some drama sometimes. Some years are worse than others. Like Sunday or Saturday, we had a girl walk into the makeup cubicle where Cass and I was, and she's like, I don't know, then my friend group is just having some drama right now, and I just feel like I needed to walk away. And we didn't ask about it. We just kept quiet. We're like, we're not going to spread it. We're just going to let it go. And
Yeah.
if anything else happens, like I've had instances where another runner has come up to me and told me issues that have been going on. So that's when we take it up to higher management or like our staff manager and let them take it from there. But I try not to feel it. I don't feel it. I try to keep myself out of it.
Yeah.
So I don't feel it. Sometimes people just come talking to me. I'm like, I'm like, did you tell anyone? Did you talk to anyone? Did you tell them how you feel?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, did you tell them? Why are you telling me?
Yeah. That's like if they always come to me with issues and I'm like, I don't know how to help you. I am just a mere makeup artist and actor.
Yeah, exactly. Nadine, we are the weirdos, mister.
Or if they try to talk crap about other actors, I'm like, I just walk away because I'm like, I'm not going to be.
Hell no. Yeah. Just word salad your way out of the drama. You see, my old haunt had a lawn and we cared about small businesses. Peanut butter on turkey. I'm Dave Matthews. My coworkers know my weird ways. I'll come over here for funsies. Tankers the clown. As he says, clown's the easiest character in haunting. It's like a tutorial setting. Yeah, but they're also the ones, as I speak as painted as a clown and you're a clown. But I've also noticed that a lot of the clowns are the ones who get the cockiest. Like the ones, okay, not all the clowns get cocky, but for some reason, the majority of the people who get cocky are clowns. And when I'm looking at you and you look pretty generic, there's no reason to be cocky about anything. And let's face it, even if you're unique, there's no fucking reason to be cocky.
Yeah.
Because there's always someone better than you.
There's so many clowns. As a clown, it's one of the most overdone characters.
That's why I had avoided it again coming back. I didn't want to be another clown. But I learned last year after having the Wendigo in the haunt a couple years and catching my antlers on a bunch of things and looking like the scene from My Big Fat Greek Wedding where she has the headset on.
Oh, yeah.
Multiple times. I brought back my clown. Not this one, but my other one that you guys have seen.
My haunt is very much so not tall friendly. And I'm like 5'10". And when I wear my bat boots, it makes me like 6'1". And I usually have my hair in like half up, and then I have a ponytail and a bow. I was walking out from the clown bridge, which is the beginning of clowns, and my bow got caught on the prop that was hanging over the doorway, and I almost went back with it. And I was like, not wearing these again.
You're all, oops.
And it hurt because it was like in my hair. It wasn't like a headpiece. It was in my head.
Oh, by the way, the guy's name is Elmer McCurdy. If you want to look him up. The guy whose body ended up in a haunt. Yeah, so his name is Elmer McCurdy. And we did do an episode. Actually, Odd Mother did an episode on him. And it's hilarious. Yeah, I'm short. See, Åkkä is 3 apples high. Tee-hee. I'm like 5'2".
Oh my goodness.
I'm just short and stout. I'm a teapot. Okay, I'm a little teapot. And so like I don't have a lot of issues being tall. But my issue is when I wear my antlers and then I'm tall. Because on top of it, I always wear platforms when I'm like trying to be a little more intimidating. And my platforms are like 6 inches tall.
Oh my goodness, how do you walk in those?
Because they're platforms, they're not heels. I can't walk in heels to save my life. Like, if y'all want a funny video, try putting me in heels. I'm going to break something and possibly people and myself.
That's fine.
I bought wedges, kind of heels or whatever, for my friend's wedding 2 weekends ago. We were only up there for 30 minutes, and by the time I was done, I was barefoot walking through a vineyard. I got called ratchet because I refused to put my shoes back on.
I don't blame you. I don't like heels. I can wear them, but I just don't like them.
Oh, I can't walk in them. I look like a dying baby giraffe. Like, it's bad. Yeah, but you ladies didn't pay for the bus fare. And on second thought, why am I dropping you girls off in the middle of nowhere on a mountain road? The craft. Okay, I'm done with my serious questions. Back to the funsies, as Tankers calls it. Every time I see the craft, that particular scene comes up, and that's what runs through my head. I have nothing against clowns. I love y'all. But when it came time for me to make a character and someone suggested a clown, I politely but sternly replied, pardon my French, but hell no.
That's fair.
Yeah, like I said, I brought my clown back because we did we did like freak show and sideshow and a circus last year. And I remembered how easy it was to get back into that character versus my Wendigo, which I just have my Aztec death whistle at this point because I can't figure out what the hell noise a Wendigo would make coming from myself. So, honesty with Åkkä ChitChat. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. So like it was easy to get back into the clown. And this year we're doing more like we have phobias that we're going to be dealing with.
Oh.
Okay, so I will probably punch one of my own actors if they come out with me with a needle.
Oof.
And it will not be voluntary. I will do it on accident.
I don't like needles.
Oh, I cried like a little bitch.
No, yeah. When I had my C-section with my son, I had to get, obviously, the spinal blocker, and I wanted to sob the whole time when it was happening, and I was like, it was horrible.
That's terrifying to me. That is terrifying, but you're a champ for doing it.
It was terrifying at the time because I had never been in a hospital before. No stitches, no broken bones ever. So from going from that to having a needle stuck in your spine, it was a lot, and I was like, never again.
Have you heard of the Bodies Museum or the Museum of Bodies? Yes, Bodies Museum. I've been there a few times. In fact, that's what we're talking about. I think that might have been the same page we were on when we said donate to science. Is that what you were thinking of at least? Have you seen, because I've been to the Bodies Museum in Buena Park and the one in Vegas as well. And the one in Buena Park, I did giggle a little bit because they had the intestinal tract backwards.
You had one job.
And I was kind of laughing because I, like, at the time was doing prereqs for med school. And so, like, I'm all, you should probably flip. That's what it was. It was upside down. So it was, they had it the wrong way. Like, whoever came in and set up the exhibit real fast, like,
oh no,
that looks right. And so, like, yeah.
What's funny is that most people probably didn't even notice it.
No, probably not. It's that time for my eyes to see the back of my eyelids. Love you both. Nighty night. See you later, Sweet Pea. Good night.
Night.
She's the tits. Thank you. Oh, I wish I could have potato wedges. I mean, I guess technically you can. We just can't fry them. We can bake them. He has gallstones.
Oh.
And a kidney
Fry.
stone.
Air fry.
Yeah, we could probably do that. Kisa! It can't rain all the time, Prometheus. Puts on leather trench coat and crow walks away to 9 Inch Nails. Kisa Wolf, hello, Fwan. Fack! Hi, Vice!
Nice.
V to the ice and the hizzy. Tonight's going to be a fun night for me. I heard about it on Joe Rogan and looked up stuff. It's wild. It's really cool, actually. They plasticize your muscles. There is a component that they're able to put into, because your muscles have fibers. And so what they do is they inject this stuff that plasticizes your body. And that's how they're able to do the slices that go straight through. And when they have the whole body that's like, I don't know how to say it, accordioned out.
I know what you mean. I can just
Yeah. They had a horse at one of the ones I saw, which was interesting to me. But yeah, it is absolutely wild. I do recommend going to the Bodies exhibit, Bodies Museum. Super cool. New nickname has been made. What?
the V to the ice.
Oh. F to the ink?
Frank.
Thank. Hey. What's up, Kayla? Ouch. Hope you feel better. Hex's hugs. Hello. Dude, Joe Rogan has the best wiener pill ads. I don't know how exactly to react.
I don't know what to say to that one.
I really don't know how to react.
That's when you need to hit the crickets.
But at the same time, I really want to go listen to the wiener pill ads now. It's an avocado. Thanks. Oh, thank you. Thank you. But hers is way better.
Jeez. I just got done today.
It looks awesome.
I was really worried it was going to look stupid.
Skylift buddy. Wiener pill ads. Yes. Yes, we said that. Look up Joe Rogan Blue Chew ads. I'm good. Oh my god. Wait. What was it?
The avocado. The avocado.
I'm so glad somebody else remembered it. Guacamole. Guacamole.
And then there's the banana one. Peel the banana.
Peel the banana.
Go bananas.
The chew ads crack me up. No, I don't want to do this. So oh man. This is the part where you rep the shit out of yourself.
Oh gosh.
I know you're better at it now because the first time you went
I'm still gonna I'm not good about talking about myself. Fear Complex, Haunted House, Colorado Springs. I'll be there every weekend except the weekend of Halloween. I will be in New Orleans. So
yes.
the first year since I graduated high school that I will not be haunting. And I'm excited and kind of sad.
No, but you're going to New Orleans, so that's cool.
I know. I'm really excited about it. It's like 20 days away. My friend and I go up to Denver on the 29th and we fly out the 30th at 6 a.m. So that's exciting. But every other weekend there, we are open. This week, we are open Thursday through Sunday. Thursdays and Sundays are 10. Wow, backwards. 7 to 10. Fridays and Saturdays are 7 to 11.
Nice.
I'm excited. It's been a good season so far. We have really cool cast this year. A lot of newbies, but a lot of really, 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 really good newbies. And it's been really cool to hear everyone's like thoughts about it. Because we have a survey at the end of our haunt, so people can like give shout outs and tell us what their favorite part was or who was memorable. And so it's been really cool to hear everyone's feedback on it, like as it happens. So
that.
it's been really cool. And I'll rep Hellscream too because they're my sister haunt. And we do combo tickets, so might as well. But they're open the same days we are. Also in Colorado Springs, we're like 10, 15 minutes away from each other. But same times, same dates, just different location. But also really cool cast. We got to walk through their dress rehearsal, and they blew me away like they always do. And I just really cool to be part of this company. So
awesome. See, I told you.
That was still really hard for me to do.
You did awesome. So guys, remember, let's see. This week is not a podcasting week that I know of, unless maybe it is. Oh, by the way, Elmer McCurdy was a train robber, and that's part of how he died. So, but okay, so somebody, one of the two in here, correct me if we are going live to continue the Wonderland murders, because we might be. Okay, there is no podcast this Thursday, so tomorrow there is no podcast, but Friday we have either the horror gallery or Roots Bleed Red. I'm not sure. It's either the horror gallery or gaming. So we have that. We have something definitely going on Friday. So you tune in, find out which one it is. On Sunday, we are starting to do Roots Bleed Red on Sunday. Because I mean that was the original thing that we were doing initially anyway. And so I'm not really sure what we will focus on, but gaming is this Friday. And then Sunday is something, I don't know. Not sure yet. But Monday, we got Spooky Tales with Steve the Cat. He is back, guys. You don't want to miss this because, I mean, come on, he's too much fun. It's a cat reviewing horror movies. You can't go wrong. So yeah, we have a pretty packed week. On Tuesday, we have the postponed show for Spook from Spook Trail. And this Wednesday is Renegade. But it's also DRI.
Rude.
Renegade, you want to go to DRI?
How about this instead?
Like, do you want to go live while we're at DRI? Anyway, guys, thank you for joining tonight. Thank you for joining me tonight. It's been a while. It's been much needed. I really appreciate it.
I love coming on. I always think it's fun.
It's my favorite thing to do. I mean, why else would I be doing it, really?
If you don't have fun doing it, there's no point in doing it.
Exactly. So, guys, don't forget to spay and neuter your pets. And good night. Oh, good old Bob Barker. The price is wrong, bitch. Good night. Good night. Have a great night, guys. Bye. Oh.
I don't know. Set the world on fire. I